come down to here and turn the engine off and jump out for a minute. So we're going to review the contracts local. Just make sure everything looks okay. I think we're good there. So contracts, we have cotton. Oh, sewing cotton. Not a lot of money. What's this one? Baling? I don't have baling equipment. Transporting items from the vehicle shop. Spelled wrong. To Windmill Hill. I'll have to do that with the Fent if I do anything. Another baling on field 60. Harvesting. Harvesting potatoes. I could do that with my own equipment, for crying out loud. Field 37. Baling again. Again, don't have the equipment for that. Field 37. Where is this field 37 of which you speak? This one here. Now run up there with the favorite and top it all, and then I can come up there with the favorite and the oh, I could actually go up there with the favorite and the trailer already. Yeah. Okay. We'll take that. We won't complete it this week, but I think that is a good deal. So we're going to take this tractor here. Oh, engage gears. There we go. I think I put the topper right over by the loading wagon. Now, what I don't remember is squeak. Which way round's the trailer parked? This way. Good. Okay. So I will put that there. I want to go to 37. 37 is up and across. Okay. Let's go get the other tractor. As I was actually saying earlier, oh, engage gear. There we go. The potato harvester needs more horsepower than the other tractor has, which is why I got this one. Engage front drive. There we go. And crash into the wall. Okay, let's try that again. So, run over here. And I think, well, that seems to work. So it's straight down here to the next cross street. Ahead. Ooh. Okay, that was an entrance to a field, which probably means this cross street does not have an entrance. That is open there, so darn. Hopefully there's an entrance down here. Otherwise we're going to have to figure out a way of turning around and going all the way back. Okay, that would be... oh, good. Almost a problem, but we're here. We'll pop this up here. And... drop it. Okay. Now, part of the issue with potatoes is if you're not careful, you drive over them without topping them, you will destroy them. Which is why we're running this guy over before we get anywhere near it with the potato harvester. Now, turn off the follow me. Drive and let's try and get in here. This is a problem. But then the great thing about potatoes is once you've topped them, you are perfectly at liberty to drive all over them. So just like that, we tweak the leaves of the one on the end. Now we line this up here. And as soon as that guy turns around, and obviously with a helper, helpers don't destroy crops, so we find there. But the reason is obviously because the harvester is towed. You can't be having the tractor destroy the crop before you can bring the harvester over it. Now, unfold that, and that should put us directly online for that strip of potatoes. are we doing? And he's running through quite nicely. So, this is a big field. I'm going to turn that off for a minute. Oh, get out of the crop. Get out of the crop, please. Okay. I will let this get started like that. And now it's not in the crop. I'll put the brakes on. Good grief. Okay. Gauge forward. Lower. Turn that on and lower it. Is it lowered? Lowered, yes. We'll finish that bit there off. And then we'll run across the top as well. Now, problem is I'm going to have to top most of this field before I can set the harvester off, because it really doesn't take long for the harvester to fill up, and I need this tractor to empty it. I can't be having this tractor doing two jobs at the same time. And I think my haulage trailer isn't sufficiently big enough to take two loads from the harvester. Once the potato harvest starts, we're pretty much going to be running a non-stop relay. So this field was covered in weeds. So yeah, reverse lights don't come on. With the gear shifting auto drive mod thing. Can't remember what it's called. But at least, as far as potato harvests go, this isn't a $50,000 potato harvest. It's going to take us 6 years to complete. It's a sizable field, but it's not completely unmanageable. Not doing this forward and backwards log particularly well. Now, if you had a really big tractor, you could hitch the topper on the front of it and the harvester on the back. I still don't think that's very efficient, because that harvester is only a 2-row harvester, and the topper can theoretically do 5, although it's probably a little bit more comfortable with 4. That little red marker on the middle of the topper, I'll place it between rows 2 and 3. I could place it on row 3 and potentially get everything, but it just takes a little bit off and you miss bits. More rows of headland both ends. As someone who did one potato harvest on Goldcrest Farm, said, yeah, I've done that. I've done an awful lot of potato harvests on this farm. Okay, I'll do 270-degree turn, and we'll take off about 4 headlands. Be 16 rows, and then when we get back down the other end we'll do 2 more. Now I'm doing 5, I hope. Bit, and we'll do 360 degrees this way. Do 2 more rows. So this will pay us 10,000, which is a good amount of money. And there's also the excess harvest income as well, which may be potentially another 10,000. So So that would double our money. Okay, so that was 4 headlands. So sad news for my old Cytec wheels, which electronically don't work. The kids have been playing them quite heavily since I let them have them. And one of them has now pretty much given up the ghost. The plastic on it is cracking. It's in a very sad shape. So I'm going to have to take that off them and throw it away. Not too bad. I mean, it lasted probably a year. They've still got a second one. Okay, what was that? I have no idea what that was. Excuse me a second. Oh, 2 minutes ago. Soda Pop has followed me. Well, thank you very much. I don't know why that notification didn't pop up on the screen. Or maybe it did and I missed it. I may do 2 more headlands at this end because we're very close to that fence. Now I do know that this map was modded recently and that there is now a switch you can use to turn off all of the fences and all of the hedges. Frankly, I'm inclined to leave them where they are, and if I want to take them out, I'll do it the hard way, because I think I can make money taking down fences eventually. It was one of the sad things I noted when I started this map and started chopping down a fence, that there was no small chippers available. And now thankfully someone has modded in forestry. This one. So 28,000, it doesn't deal with large trees, but I'm pretty sure it does deal with fence posts. So I will probably obtain one of those, whether I lease it or whether I buy it, I'm not sure yet. May lease it, at least initially. And I'll be able to chop down fences and hedges and chip them up, sell them as wood chips rather than as 3-foot tree trunks, which really doesn't make a lot of money. Don't know that wood chips makes a lot of money, but probably easier to transport as wood chips than it is to transport as tiny little fence posts. I will eventually get into logging on this map, I hope, if it goes long enough. So I already practiced the with the Biobelts LF log fork, which I used to good effect in law folds on Farm Sim 17. I did a review of that on this map with similar kit to what I was using in Farm Sim 17, and very easy to use. And at the time I used it, I was complaining that the quick look mod, which allows me to do that, single key press to jump 45 degrees either way, wasn't available at that time. That now is, and I find that very useful to have when you're dealing with front loader on tree trunks, because you keep having to change your angle of view so that you can check the trunk's going to drop into the log trailer, etc. So how are we doing on this field? Yeah, we're still not even halfway at this job, but it's still early morning, so pretty much got all day to do this field. Back and do that bit. Oh, missed it. Oh, this isn't my field. I'm worrying all so much about destroying crops. You can't actually destroy the crops on another farmer's fields. So, yeah. Still have to top them before I run that harvester over it. With the roper harvester, you can it tops and harvests at the same time. The problem is if you've got crop destruction on, you can potentially destroy your potatoes because the tractor's driving over them. It's that, or you have to put care wheels on your tractor in order to run the potato harvester, which I find a little bit annoying. Doing it this way is much easier. when this topper, I think, is only about 80 horsepower, so you can pretty much run any small tractor with this on the front. And then you need to clear about 180 horsepower for the harvester itself. Same's true with the the beet harvester. It's a similar setup. Tiny little tractor to run the topper, and then a good medium-sized tractor to run the harvester itself. Okay, what is the time? We're at just gone 11 o'clock in the evening. Eastern USA Daylight Savings Time. So I'm going to run this down to the bottom. I think for now we'll call this a night. I'll be back tomorrow with Farm Sim 17 Lawfolds, Aberdeenshire in the morning, for as long as I can get away with it, with kids in the house who aren't sleeping. There may be some more Osei Family Farm on Sunday evening after the kids have gone to bed. That's not a guaranteed thing, and it depends how my wife feels about it at the time. Monday evenings is becoming our standard Osei Family Farm, which is on Field Mountain, which is a Swedish map, and then we'll be running Oldstream Farm on Tuesday, World of Warships Wednesday, Thursday will be European Truck Simulator, and then next weekend is Memorial Day weekend, and I have stuff to do. I will not be streaming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and potentially Monday. We've got a lot to do on Memorial Day. We may be too tired to actually stream that night. Or we may get lucky and the kids might be so tired that they demand we let them go to bed early. Yeah, I know. And in which case we might be able to stream earlier. We'll have to see how that works out. As it stands at the moment, no streams next weekend. So, I will say thank you for watching. Have a good rest of the evening, and for now, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody.